tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is tactical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Blueclouds TV, your number one source for soccer news. Stay up to date with matches, transfers, Chelsea news, and the latest football topics. Be sure to like the video and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and
make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Blueclouds TV, your number one source for soccer news. Stay up to date with matches, transfers, Chelsea news, and the latest football topics. Be sure to...
Hello, everybody. Welcome back again with another edition of Sports Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. We are live on two platforms at the same time. We're live on X and we are live on YouTube at the same time. So wherever you're watching the stream from, let me know, and I will shout your name out. Thank you very much for being here. We are looking into the big game happening here soon in a few hours' time. I think about 2 hours' time with Chelsea faithful fans, the Chelsea fans. Are you really ready? The Premier League action is back again today, as it is. The eyes are all on Stamford Bridge. Chelsea will be clashing on with Crystal Palace again. As we know, they did the job over Wolverhampton Wanderers. Is set to take on the Crystal Palace side, eager to prove the worth or prove themselves of their young player. Crystal Palace is also known to have been using young players. We'll be looking at some key players. McGay, also another Chelsea academy player who is now with Crystal Palace at this moment. But yeah, the game will be kicking off very soon. We'll also be looking at today's predicted lineup. We'll be looking at the team news between two parties, which is Crystal Palace and Chelsea, and that will be taken on today. Chelsea's looking to ride the waves from their Wolves victory, but Crystal Palace is, hungry for a point. So we'll look into that as a battle for the moment. Let's break everything down. So wherever you're joining us from, let me know what exactly you are watching Blueclouds on the YouTube channel from. We got 10 of you watching live on YouTube, and the others from X. So let's get it going. Let's go again. Get the show going. Also, if you have your prediction for tonight's stream or today's game, I should say not stream, today's game, do me a favor, drop it in the comment section below. I want to know your thoughts on today's game. Let me share my screen over here. All right. So this is the game we're looking into today. Hopefully we can get Dan joining us here soon. In that regard, yeah. All right. That's incredible. All right, so we'll be looking at Enzo Maresca's attacking style and what he thinks, guys. What Enzo Maresca think that he can match at Crystal Palace. Do you guys think that Chelsea can can get this win that easy? If you know that, let me know. Also, you can, like I said, that you can drop your predicted lineup in the comment section below, or your predicted score line in the comment section below. I'm really ready to take each and every one of it. A phantom of many topics that I want to see Nicholas Jackson in the starting 11. That is from a phantom of many topics. A big up to you, phantom. Let me see what else do we have in there. Okay, that's a phantom of many topics prediction. Thank you very much, Phantom G. Okay. I'm trying to go to what One Football has on the screen, giving us a predicted lineup. I don't know what your thoughts are. We can look at this predicted lineup from Phantom of Mini Topics. I don't know from One Football. So in this, and this is not the main lineup, guys. So this is not the main lineup. We're looking at what One Football website is predicting to be the starting lineup. As we have, definitely it's going to be Sanchez in goal post. It's been a statement that Enzo Maresca has made it. He said Sanchez will be the one in charge of the Premier League games, and Petrovic will be the guy in charge of all those cup competitions. The it could be the FA Cup games and the Conference League games, and also maybe Carabao Cup games. So Sanchez is a guy to be Chelsea's number. Starting 11. We're gonna look at Sanchez in there. Marco Corella definitely cement that position. We've seen his performance again. His performance in the Euro just ended the Euro 2024 competition with Spain, and also we see Cowell getting back to his position, partnering Fofana, Wesley Fofana. These two players can be a little bit more fragile in terms of their health. Fofana, we know he did not play the whole entire season for Chelsea last season, so Chelsea are trying to be very, very careful and in the way they use Wesley Fofana. Colwell will partner him in the middle, right centre back and left centre back. These two, and also Malo Gusto on the right hand side. Gusto, French international, who's been showing so much promises, and yes, indeed, um, he deserved to be there right now. Also, Reece James is not ready, so I believe that Gusto will do a better job in that position. Casado, Enzo Fernandez, a lot of question mark between these two players. Who are we dropping? For now, we keep Enzo Fernandez and Casado because Lavia looks like he still has a little knock. He's not ready to return yet. But I pray that the Lavia shouldn't go through the same problem that he went through last season. Neto, who comes in into that position. Raheem Sterling would have been starting if he was there with experience, but there's no Raheem Sterling right now. So Neto, Modric, and maybe Joao Felix. Joao Felix doesn't play in the left-hand side, he plays centrally. So maybe in the case of the game, we might see Palmer going drifting into Madueke's position, or Madueke plays the full 90. We might see Palmer also jumping in, or maybe it could be some substitution where either Nkuku plays here or Palmer plays in Nicholas Jackson's position. So I'll come back to that very, very soon as we are still discussing it. Big up to you, Sports Wire. The man in the building again. Big up to you. He says, hey, hello to everyone in here. Big up to you, to yourself. I hope you are doing well. DJ Sub, good morning to you too, DJ. Good morning to everyone in here today. He says, hello, DJ Sub. Hope you are doing well, mate. According to Sports Wire Alpha. Big up to you, Alpha. I hope you are doing well, my big brother. DJ says Sports Wire. Okay, this is a great team between the two of them. Okay, Chelsea must win this match. It should be a must win because I think that this is the third game already in the Premier League. We lost against the Manchester City. Chelsea had a very, very convincing win against Wolverhampton Wanderers. So the third game should definitely come out with a win, in my opinion. It's not just being opinion. It should be a must. You're playing at Stamford Bridge. You have all the odds on you that you odds will be against. Let's say should be against the Crystal Palace because Chelsea, you played very well. You guys you score so many goals against Wolves. So if you look at it, the odds will be in favor of Chelsea to win the game. Phantom, thank you very much, Phantom Minute Topic, for your comments. Guys, what do you think? I've also sent the link to a couple of you. Alpha, if you've got the link, DJ, if you have the link, over to you. DJ, I don't know if DJ is going to the game today. DJ, are you going to watch the game today? I'm not so sure if DJ is going to Phantom minute topic. Definitely he's not going right now. But big up to everyone in there joining Blueclouds Media YouTube channel all across our competition. we are still getting there. We are still getting there. Let's see if hopefully we can get 50 likes by the end of the stream. Let's see if we can get that. Yes, yeah. Thank you very much. I know. I believe DJ will be going to the game. So DJ, please, wherever you go and whenever you leave the house to the game, please take very good care of yourself. And I hope to see you later on after the game. May God be with you on your way to the stadium. I'll say. Steven's also not here. Steven won't be here today. Steven's at the stadium because in the whole home game. Every home game, Steven will be at the game. So hopefully we can catch him while he's live at Stamford Bridge. I'll catch my brother up a bit later. So yeah, big game, big game. A very, very interesting game. We might see Chelsea having back-to-back victory. That's what I'm looking for, a back-to-back victory. We're also going to look at the Premier League table on what it is for Chelsea. The head-to-head between Chelsea and Crystal Palace, and this is just the 5 games towards to this game. So we'll be looking at the 5 games alone. The last 5 games where Chelsea won to Crystal Palace 1-0 at Crystal Palace backyard. Also here, if you look at the scoreline, Chelsea also won the last 5 games also to Crystal Palace. Chelsea won over here, and Chelsea won over here. Chelsea won 3-1. So the last 5 meetings between Chelsea and Crystal Palace, Chelsea beat Crystal Palace head to head. So should this be a formidable win for Chelsea? It's all about time. I'm not so sure. But yeah, I think that Chelsea have enough. The main talisman, Chelsea and Crystal Palace have, I think, we've sold so many of their players, which we know Eze and Berichi Eze is one of them, who is there right now. But what's his name again? I forgot the name. The player that Chelsea were in for before they sold him to Bayern Munich. Olise is the name. Thank you very much. Kind of it's very early in the morning, guys. It's 6:17. I've been up since 5. So apologize for missing some of the names. Yeah, Olise is the player. Olise is gone from Crystal Palace, but then they still have a very, very renowned and terrifying defender who is on top of his game, which is Matt Gay at this moment. How can Chelsea break the defense down? Definitely it's not going to be McGay and 5 of McGay in the defense. Chelsea should be able to break them down that easy. Okay. So I was looking at the last 3 meetings between Crystal Palace and Chelsea, and it's all win for Chelsea over here. If you look at it, this one, which took place in December Wednesday 22nd, 2023, and it happens at Stamford Bridge. Like I said, Chelsea won that one that easy. And the next one was also 15th January 2023. Chelsea won that one. Crystal Palace, also Stamford Bridge. This one was in Selhurst Park, but this one was in Selhurst Park at the same time. Chelsea won it. Selhurst Park again. Chelsea won it. So yeah, Chelsea, Crystal Palace have been a boogie club for Chelsea. Chelsea will dominate the in terms of head to head in that position. A big up to Mr. Ryan. Ryan is joining me here live from London. Big up to you, Ryan, and good morning once again. And how are you doing, sir?
Good morning, Nee. Good morning to the chat as well. I can see DJ Sav there. I'm doing well, thanks, brother. It's Sunday. It's match day for Chelsea, and a lot of talking points as well. Controversial points from yesterday's games. I'm sure if we have time, we can go through that as well.
Definitely. We have. We can start with that whilst we're waiting for Chelsea's main provisional lineup. We can start with their controversial win. Arsenal dropped points yesterday, guys. If you look at the games that took place yesterday, I don't know where you guys stand in terms of that. I'm not so sure where you guys stand in terms of that yellow card, second yellow card on Declan Rice, Mr. Ryan. We did talk about it. I've showed you some videos also in the chat and on Blue Clouds Media Discord channel group. You've seen it. What's your thought? Did that video change your mind, Mr. Ryan?
I believe it did, Nee, if I'm being honest. And it's good, in the heat of the moment, immediately after the match, we had differing opinions about it. I thought by the letter of the law, it was correct for the referee to give Declan Rice the second yellow. But, having thought about it overnight and seen different camera footage and angles, I think it was incredibly harsh, given the proximity of Declan Rice versus the Brighton player. And he slightly tapped the ball. He didn't kick it or boot it, out of play. I don't think it was a deliberate act to delay the restart of the game. Therefore, I don't believe a second yellow was justifiable. I think he should have just been given a talking to. So it's very, very harsh. And then, compare it to what happened in the first half with João Pedro, where the ball had gone out of play and he booted the ball back towards the other side of the pitch, towards the Arsenal goalkeeper. To me, that was definitely justified a yellow card, but no action was taken. So this is where Arsenal fans feel very aggrieved. They feel there's inconsistencies with the referee's decisions, and they're on the receiving end of a bad second yellow card, which ultimately changed the game because Arsenal were dominating. They were leading 1-0. They were very comfortable at that period, and then the red card changed the game.
I think I do agree with you. If you look at the video that I sent to you, Mr. Ryan, Declan Rice has nowhere near kicking the ball. And I think that yellow card, to be honest with you, it's very, very harsh. You can read 202 into, you can put 202 together trying to make, get any sense out of that yellow card. But it doesn't make sense, to be honest with you. I think the referee, even people say, okay, according to the book, red card really deserves it. Wright has no intention kicking the ball. And to be honest with you, the defender deserved to even get a yellow card for kicking Declan Rice, because Declan Rice's leg was nowhere near the ball. He threw the ball towards Declan Rice's path and it hit his shin, the ball hit his leg and the ball went away. He did not even kick it, just like we said. And this guy kicked Declan Rice. And to be honest with you, that referee, I've had my own issue with referee. What's his name? Kavanagh. If I can remember if that is his name, Chris Kavanagh. If that's his name, Mr. Ryan. Standard point of correction. But yeah, I do understand. How if we debated it, we talk about this many times. But the video that I put up there really shows everything that he doesn't deserve any yellow card. Sportswire said that this is going to be an interesting game according to Sportswire. Big up to you, my brother. It's been a long time. Guna man, it's been a long time. He says it was definitely a yellow card. I disagree, Guna. I disagree. You as an Arsenal fan, you have to watch that video very well, carefully. Couple times, you realize that was way too harsh on Declan Rice. He said that it was definitely a yellow card. Declan Rice, and yellow card for Declan Rice. But the real issue is is the inconsistency. Joao Pedro should have gotten a yellow card in the first half as well. This ref just aren't consistent according to my brother, and I do agree with you. Joao Pedro's situation also in the first half, he deserves to see a yellow card. The inconsistency nature of it, that makes this decision very, very controversial, isn't it, Mr. Ryan?
It is indeed, and I think you mentioned this to me actually after yesterday's game when we were discussing this referee, Chris Kavanagh. He is very controversial, especially given the fact that he was born in Manchester and he is allegedly, I don't have proof of this, but he does support one of the Manchester teams. We think Manchester City. So that also raises suspicions. Given he's given this red card against an Arsenal player.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ryan. Gunnar said, "I'm just looking forward to see some real good footy today. I want to enjoy it without shocking referees' decision. Chelsea really impressed him against Wolverhampton Wanderers. So thank you very much. I hope that they can repeat the same style, the same results, the same performance against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Um, we'll be looking a bit at the big game also, Liverpool versus Manchester United, isn't it? Liverpool Manchester United, that will be taking place very soon. Also today in the afternoon, Phantom of many topics said that if Chelsea loses either to Crystal Palace or Bournemouth, Phantom is permanently as Fulham. Will be at Fulham. Phantom. All right, Harvest has scored again. Absolutely yes, and he did the magic, and he the same person that's think that plays. He has a 1-on-1, which we think that with the stature of the profile of Kai Harvest, he was supposed to bury that chance. And I know that is what Chelsea fans never like about Kai Harvest. He can be consistent, he can be good for a period of time, and when it matters most, Harvest will not show up. But Ryan, do you agree that he should have buried that chance? If you watch the highlight yesterday, Kai Havertz chance 1-on-1.
Yeah, I believe so. Saka also had a very good opportunity, which Havertz himself created. He made a good run out wide on the right wing, crossed the ball in, and Saka, I think his chance was a little bit easier, but he didn't get a good clean connection. So yeah, there were two good chances when Arsenal were down to 10 men for them to actually take the lead. Um, Kai Havertz, he scored a good goal in the game, chipped the goalkeeper from outside the box. It came about because of a defensive, error. But I don't feel Havertz is a, natural number 9 finisher like an Erling Haaland is.
Haaland, man.
And and that's what Arsenal lacks, isn't it? Arsenal need a 30 plus goals a season, ruthless centre forward who's very, very good at finishing. That's not really Kai Havertz's style. It's not his game. But if Arsenal want to challenge for the league, then they need to take those chances for sure.
Definitely. If Arsenal wants to challenge for the league, then they need to take their chances. And I do agree with Mr. Ryan. I was having the feeling that this is the right time for Arsenal to push Manchester City to the end, and to be able to win the title this season. But we all knew that Arsenal and Manchester, speaking of Helen Haaland, Manchester City is a team that doesn't start very well. They've done that in the three Premier League season in a row. They don't start very well, but when they hit their element, when they get to the element in terms of putting things together and having the whole team back again and in the winning ways, they go through a string of winning ways, and they can start winning. How would I put it? In terms of the Premier League, when they start winning, it's very, very difficult to stop Manchester City. But this is the point that City have started very, very well, and Arsenal is dropping points. Helen Haaland, can we see Helen Haaland putting in that performance, to the end of the season without having that many injury?
Yeah, this is the $1 million question, isn't it? Because he's had a very good preseason. He didn't play in the Euros, so he's fresh, and he started the season, firing, sharp. His not just his finishing; it's his all-round play has been impressive in these 3 games so far. He's getting more touches. He's more involved. He's interconnecting well with the other attacking players. He looks the best version of Erling Haaland we've seen so far since he came to England. If he can avoid injuries, then I can see him maybe. I don't want to make any big predictions, so I'm going to say maybe he can have possibility to break the Premier League goal scoring record, all-time record this season.
Speaking of that, we're looking at the attacking force of Manchester City at this moment. I know, remember when Haaland goes off, sometimes even with Alan Haaland on on the pitch, it becomes very difficult for Manchester City to win games. But now Alvarez was the guy who win games for he's been winning, helping Manchester City winning wins many games when even Haaland on the pitch and Haaland is healthy, but he cannot bang in the goals. But now Alvarez is gone. Alvarez is gone to Atletico Madrid. How can they do it when the going is tough? Haaland doesn't the meeting. I mean, they're playing against oppositions that are very, very, well, I say defensive minded, and Haaland cannot break through. How can they do it without Haaland? Now they have who do they have? That they have Jack Grealish on the left hand side, and also who would I say Doku also on the left hand side. They don't have Gabriel Jesus for a period of seasons now. Can they do it, Ryan?
It's a good question. It's something that it's difficult to predict until it happens. Clearly Erling Haaland cannot play every game this season for Manchester City in all the competitions. It's not possible. So he will be rested. He might have periods where he has some injuries as well. What will likely happen, because Man City have not gone into the transfer market and signed, an established backup striker, they will probably revert to a false nine system where they'll play either Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, or even Ilkay Gundogan in that false nine. And that's what Pep Guardiola has done in the past before they signed Erling Haaland for a couple of seasons. They played, they even used Raheem Sterling, they used Mahrez, they used Kevin De Bruyne, they used Ferran Torres as like a false nine. So they'll probably look to do that again.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Mr. Ryan. Guys, if you're watching this live, this is Mr. Ryan. Ryan is strong, true and true Liverpool fan, and he is joining me here looking at some of the Premier League, review games. We're reviewing some of the games that took place yesterday, and we'll be looking at the preview of Chelsea and Crystal Palace game that will be taking place, and also we will talk about Liverpool and Manchester United game that will take place in the afternoon. So wherever you're watching us from, we want to know your predicted lineup if you have it, or your predicted scoreline between Crystal Palace and Chelsea in the comment section below. So feel free, drop your comments in there. Keep it coming. Gunaman, my man here, is rocking the chat today. He said that we should have won that game, even with Declan Rice a sense of missed opportunity, but confident. He is confident. We have a great season, regardless. I've already moved on from it. Thank you very much, my brother. I mean, the best thing we can do is to look forward to the upcoming games. Forget about the games that have already gone and look forward to the next one. So he says I'm a Norwegian, and absolutely despite Haaland, what a player though. What a player. Absolutely. I know my man. Says, did you sack Stephen G? No, my brother. I can't do that. I don't sack people like that. I can't sack Stephen G. Stephen G is all the way at the game right now. Stephen was here with me on Friday, deadline day. We did a very, very wonderful stream. We streamed, I think, for almost about 6 hours to 7 hours. We were here for 7 hours on this stream until the deadline day window shut. Closes. We were here for a long time. Sports West, I think Modric will start this game. I don't think Modric is going to start this game. No, Modric is not a starter. He's a squad player. I don't think he's going to start Sports Wire. Chelsea quality in depth. My goodness, we're so good, according to my brother. Big up to you, Concept. Big up to you, my friend. Wherever you're joining us from, let us know in the comment section below. Concept said that we are close to challenging and winning this league. I bet you we should be. With the number of signings that we have, or Chelsea have in their possession, they should be able to challenge for top four. I wouldn't say challenge the league. That would be too much for them in terms of, if you look at Manchester City's development and Arsenal's development and the team that they have and the manager. Chelsea is having a new manager, and there's a new style of play involved that it would take it will take the players and the manager for them to understand, players to understand what the manager is trying to do. It takes a little bit of time for manager to assess all these players and know who is much better and fit for his style of play also. So it will take about 5 to 7 games, and that's when we're gonna end up seeing the real Enzo Maresca football really transforming into these young players. We will see that with time. We'll have some few more games, and we will see where we are in terms of Chelsea's position. So, guys, we got 34 of you watching live and 56 watching live across two platform X and G2. So, wherever you're watching the stream on X and G2, do not to follow us on X, and also like the video. Drop a like on the video. Don't forget, that is very, very important to drop a like on the video as we look into the preview of Crystal Palace in Chelsea game, and some other reviewing other Premier League games that took place yesterday as well. So big up to you, my man, and DAZ Kennedy. Big up to you. Says Tough G. Big up to you, my man. I hope you're doing well. The whole entire family, everyone here. Hope the whole entire family are doing well. My brother himself, Conference League fixture announced for Chelsea. Yeah, the league has been and the schedules has been announced. I will look into that if we get a chance later on, or maybe we can do it in a different stream. Big up to my man, goes by the name Kanjamba. Big up to you. Let me know where you are watching us from. He says, hi, Darren Eagles of Newcastle. Darren Eagles to blame for the poor transfer window. Amanda and CEO Amanda is no more there. And Amanda and the husband left the football club. Ryan, isn't that was the latest news, right? Amanda Stesma is the name. He left Newcastle United, right, a few months ago.
I believe so. Yeah, we were talking about this fairly recently. She has stepped away from Newcastle Football Club, and I'm not entirely sure on her involvement in PIF as well, the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund that owns Newcastle. But yeah, I believe that to be correct. Let me confirm, actually. Let me just check now.
Okay. While Mr. Ryan is checking it, we can still continue with a few comments here. Via DAZ Kennedy, we got so much class in this team. DAZ Kennedy said a tough game today, but expect us to win 3-1 victory. Thank you very much for that prediction. 3-1. I think I agree with you. Blue Board Analysis, big up to you, my big brother. Wherever you're watching us live from. Thank you very much for finding the time to join us on the stream today. It's just a big up to me and big up to everyone there. Big up to you too, and hope the whole family is doing very well today. Kennedy, thank you very much for your prediction and your comment in the comment section below. Guys, let's not forget, Blueclouds Media is live on two platforms. Blueclouds Media YouTube channels. Hope that we could get 50 likes from today's live stream, and also we were looking forward for we're waiting for the main headline. The main lineup against the Crystal Palace. So I will be waiting for it. I'll be refreshing my link and make sure and see if any changes. But besides that, this is what we have. Whilst Mr. Ryan is still checking, let me know, Mr. Ryan, if you got any update on that.
Yeah, I can quickly just give a bit more detail about what's happened.
Go for it.
So this was in the summer at Newcastle, and there were some changes up above behind the scenes. The main ones were that Paul Mitchell arrived as the Newcastle sporting director, and James Bunce came in as the performance director. But then the Saudi consortium that owns Newcastle also had a restructure, PIF. And as a result of that restructure, Amanda Stavley, who we just mentioned, and Merad Kodisi, they both left Newcastle in the summer, which came as a surprise to a lot of the fans and Eddie Howe and the and the senior coaching staff at Newcastle, they weren't expecting Amanda Stavley and Marat Godisi to leave the club. But a lot of it, from what I'm reading, has been driven by Darren Eales, who's the CEO at Newcastle. He was the driving force behind that restructure because he felt that Amanda and Merdad were both too involved in the day-to-day operations at Newcastle. And that information was fed back to PIF, who owns the club. And that's what resulted in the restructure and them being taken away from the day-to-day operations of the club.
So the update on you, like I said, we have a brother here who is a Newcastle fan. Thank you very much for joining this platform, and I love that when I see rival fans, Newcastle fans, Man United fans, Liverpool fans. That is my main objective of this channel. Every fan is welcome to this platform. So there's the update for you. Amanda is no more with Liverpool. I mean Newcastle United. I beg your pardon. So that's the update for you.
And Nee, let me just very, very quickly, just to close that point.
Okay.
You know, Amanda Stavley is known for having very good connections with Middle East investors, and she understands that market. She has all the relationships. So she was very much bought in to help with that takeover of the club by PIF. You know, she has the pedigree, she has the experience, she has the knowledge, the connections. So whilst this came as a bit of a surprise, the restructure and her having to step away, she very much, her experience is about more the merger and the acquisition, the takeover aspect. So they probably felt she wasn't needed now from a day-to-day capacity. That's why she's been told to step back.
Oh, so the main idea was, okay, come over, let's get the transformation, let's buy the football club, be in charge of
Yes,
it. But the day-to-day activity, there's no need to have Amanda, at Newcastle. So, I mean, Amanda, your job is done. Now you can move on.
100%. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much for that clarification of that news and what is going on with Newcastle United. Guys, so we'll be looking at head to head, like I said, head to head Newcastle. I mean, head to head with the Chelsea and Crystal Palace game, and also setting key who are the key players to be looking out for in this specific game at Chelsea side and also Crystal Palace side. They don't have a Luce, but there's still some players there that we have to look out for. They can be very, very dangerous. Remember, they have the main man in defense, the Chelsea Academy graduate Magay in their defense also. So, guys, do not overlook that. Great things to everyone joining us here. Emmanuel, big up to you. Says it's Lavia back. Lavia is not back yet. Lavia is not back. Lavia will miss this game, so we might end up seeing Casado and Enzo Fernandez. One of them is sitting deep, helping out with the back four. But the defense is what we will be looking at also. We will have both Rhys James after the break. Yeah, we will have both of them. We'll have those two players, Lavia returning, also Rhys James also returning from a little knock and also suspension. So good thing that Rhys James had a little suspension there. It's not a good thing, but then it helps him to recover more. He's still training with the team, but then as I said, he has a little problem. So yeah, he's getting ready to return. Phantom said a sports player who the CFC play in Conference League. I don't even know. See, guys, look, that league, I don't pay so much attention to it. It sometimes drives me nuts, especially when I'm as a content creator. So yeah, Mr. Ryan, let's look at today's game, which is between Liverpool. I mean, not Liverpoole game face, Crystal Palace, Chelsea. Looking at both teams and what they are bringing, if you look at formation, Liverpool, I mean, Crystal Palace play with the back three, and they overload the midfield and have Mateta as their main striker. But Chelsea start, when they start, it looks like they fill up the 4-2. Would I say 4-2-3-1 formation? But then when the game starts in attacking mode, we all know it's like three in the back. But looking at the personnel on the pitch, I know Madueke definitely have to start because of his performance lately in the last two games he's played. He's been doing very, very well. He has a hat trick against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Do you think that he still needs to be in that position and start for Chelsea against Palace?
Yeah, I'm definitely an advocate of playing players who are in form and are confident. So, given that fact, I think Madueke merits the chance to start today against Crystal Palace. It was a man of the match performance from him against Wolves. I think what impressed us most was um, the quality of his finishing for all three goals. Um, he was assisted well. There were good team aspects to each of his goals, but the quality of his finishing, it was like a striker. So that's something Chelsea, I think, need to certainly replicate today against Crystal Palace. So yeah, I agree. I think he should be starting. I personally don't think there should be too many changes from the team that thrashed Wolves. That, so I think Jackson should start up front, behind him Palmer, Noni Madueke on the right. I think on the left, though, I'd like to see Pedro Neto play. Obviously, he couldn't um, start against Wolves, so I'd like to see Neto come in instead of Mudryk. And otherwise, yeah, it would be the 4-2-3-1 you mentioned. And just to add on Crystal Palace, yeah, you are correct. They are a very, organized, aggressive, physical team. They normally play 3-4-3 with the two wide attacking fullbacks, Mitchell and Munoz. Who are their main threats? They've got Wharton in the midfield, who's very dynamic, similar style of midfielder to Conor Gallagher. And they've got Eberici Eze, who's a very, very skillful, dangerous attacking player. And then obviously Matete, who we know all about up front, who's a good finisher. So, they've got threats, but I think Chelsea should be confident after the way they played, especially in the second half against Wolves, that they should have enough to overwhelm and beat Crystal Palace today.
I think I do agree with you, Mr. Ryan. If I remember, if Olise was here, this guy really came in to replace Olise. Kamada is a player who came in to replace Olise in that position. So if Olise was there, we might end up seeing Olise partnering Eberiche Eze in that position. We know the combination between those two players. And Mateta, to me, Mateta has a very, very good season at the end of the season last season, if I should put it that way. When the season was coming to an end, Mateta has a very, very good run of form. And I watched Mateta play in I think in the Olympics for France. And to me, he's not that kind of a striker that, players should be scared about, defenders should be worried and scared about. Do you think that with the way he plays and how bulky he is he a player that Chelsea fans should be worried about?
No, I mean, he's definitely not world class. I don't consider him to be elite. He's not a prolific goal scorer. If you look at his career, the most I think he's ever managed to score in a season is around 20 goals. But he can be a bit of a nuisance. We saw that in the Olympics when he played for France. His movement is fairly decent. He's strong. He's a threat from corners and set pieces. For a big guy, he's 6'4", 6'5". He has good technical qualities. He can hold the ball up well. He can interplay well. But I feel, Chelsea should be confident they can neutralize his threats and stop him from scoring today.
I mean, I agree. If you look at Crystal Palace lineup and some of the players, I'm not so familiar with some of the players. I'm very, very familiar with Mitchell, who he should have earned a spot in the Gary Southgate Euro 24 lineup. But unfortunately, he couldn't get into that squad. I know more about Nathaniel Klein. Klein, right? Klein, yeah, he played for Liverpool, been to Crystal Palace. I know him very well. Matt Gay, also I know him from his days with Chelsea Football Club and the academy team, and also Richard. Yeah, Richard. I don't know much about Richard, but yeah, Henderson. I know Henderson a lot with his time with Manchester United. So I mean, if you look at key players to watch out for, I'll say yeah, definitely we have to keep our eyes on Matata. Jean Mateta is the name of French striker, very very strong, and he can be dangerous when he has his days. We saw his run of form that he had last season before the season came to an end. And Beriche Eze, we know what he can do. Very very skillful in the midfield when he partner Olise. Michi, good player, very strong, very energetic. On a good day, he can pull a lot of threat on that left hand side. Letma, also good Premier League player, Jefferson Lama. I've seen him. He's been in the Premier League for quite a number of seasons now. He has a lot of experience and he can cause so much damage for Chelsea. I think what's this guy? I'm not so sure of him. I don't know much about him. Adam Watton is the name. I'm not so sure about him. And then also the this right back player here. I'm not so sure if it's a winger or whatever. He's Daniel Munoz is the name. I'm not so sure about him. I haven't seen his game that most of his games, so I can't really talk much about him. And also Richard Gay, him I know, my Gay I know, and also Nathaniel Klein I know, Anderson I also know. This guy was in a spotlight, joining, almost being the number one or number two for England. But I don't know how things have gone so bad for him. Mr. Ryan, looking at this goalkeeper, do you think that he can still push his way to push Jordan Pickford in that England number one spot?
Oh, Dean Henderson.
Yeah, Dean Henderson.
Yeah, he definitely can push Pickford. I mean, Everton have had a really terrible start to the season so far. You know, it's an incredible game what happened yesterday, how they went from winning to losing so quickly. And it depends, you know, with the new England management setup. I know there's currently an interim coach in charge, but if he's going to be loyal to senior players like Pickford, or he's going to pick players based on form, you know, then certainly Dean Henderson might have a better opportunity. I think Everton are in really, really big trouble this season. I think they have a high risk of getting relegated. They're bottom of the Premier League after 3 games, and they're conceding so many goals. They have serious defensive issues, so could be a busy season for Pickford. And it doesn't look good optically, Nee. You know, if your team is in a relegation battle, you know, how can you be the starting goalkeeper for your national team?
I do agree. I'm looking at what is going on right now with Everton. Guys, Everton haven't started well at all. Yes, Everton has been, I think they've lost 2 games already. I'm not so sure about the third game. I watched the game yesterday, which he lost, and I watched him losing. I think the first game also, Jordan Pickford and making that error where he gave it to Tottenham Hotspur. Human Song was right on him when he took the ball away from him and scored. Mistake from Jordan Pickford, England number 1. But big up to you, everyone joining us. Emmanuel said, "Is Sancho on the lineup?" The main lineup is not out here. I keep looking at it online, and hopefully I can find it. But the main lineup, this is just a predicted lineup, and I don't think Sancho might be in there. I don't think Sancho will be in the team. I think that they will unveil Sancho during halftime, but I don't think that Sancho will be you will be in the squad today because he hasn't trained much with the team. Probably he won't be in the squad. He won't be. I'm not so sure about his fitness also. I know he hasn't taken part of any Manchester United game, even during preseason, and now he didn't take part. So I don't think he will be in the squad. So if you're looking forward to see Sancho, he might not play, but he will be unveiled today. During the halftime, they'll bring him out, and whole Chelsea fans will see him. That we have another great player in our squad, a true Chelsea player. He is a Chelsea player. I mean, a Chelsea fan before joining Manchester United. But welcome back home, brother. Emmanuel, I hate tomatoes. That's it goes by the name I hate tomatoes. He said 3-1 Chelsea. Is it 3-1 Chelsea or 3-1 Crystal Palace? Emmanuel and Samala. Yeah, Emmanuel said that today we are expecting winning from this team. They have to win it. Put more serious on the game. They have to be more serious playing the game against Crystal Palace. But thank you very much, Emmanuel, for joining us, joining the show today. Thank you very much, guys. So you guys are legends. We got 10 likes. We got 33 people rocking the channel right now, but we only at 10 likes. Let me repeat myself again, please. Your likes and your love that you show to this channel help this channel go along with. This channel has, you know would I say is thinking of getting the objective for this channel is to get 10,000K by the end of the year. And I know we can reach that with you legends listening and watching each and every day. So if you have 32 of us watching live, and I know you guys are enjoying the stream, so show your love to the channel. If you go down there to the comment section, there's a love or some activities over there. You can show your love by even clicking on it and putting the like on this video. Is very, very important. It helps the algorithm. It tells YouTube that you guys are liking it, and YouTube does what he recommend the stream to a lot of people. So your likes that you drop on this channel will go a long way. Do not forget to do that. Okay. So now we have review Crystal Palace team. We have looked at the 10 key players that can cause so much damage to Chelsea team. So now we're going back to Chelsea Football Club and look at the individual personnel. I'm having some information from my brother Rich Moneymaker telling me that Noni Madueke will not play this game. I'm looking for reasons for why he might not play the game. I haven't got it yet. So all right. So according to that, I haven't got all the information yet, but I'm reading. I'm getting feedback from a friend who is in London, giving us some information on Nuno Madueke, why he might not play. But when I get the whole information, I will share it with you. But for now, we put Nuno Madueke in our predicted starting 11 for Chelsea game against Crystal Palace.
Yeah,
Mr.
me.
Ryan.
I'm monitoring the social media as well. I can't see anything yet about Madueke and an injury or any reason why he wouldn't be playing. So nothing. I can't find anything either yet.
Yeah, me either. Because I keep moving things around and looking at tweets from some crazy, probably someone making something out. Yeah, it could be someone making something out there. But for now, we know Noni Madueke is not injured. He's on top of his game right now. Mr. Ryan, let's look at the Chelsea's goalkeeper, back for midfield, and the attack. We start from Sanchez. Sanchez, to me, is being stated by Enzo Maresca. He is the number one for the Premier League games. Mark Cucurella is in that position. Cowell and Wesley Fofana have been the players starting the Premier League. They've started 3 Premier League already, so there's kind of an understanding between these two. And Gusto, we know what he can provide for the team on a good day. So, is there any thing you want to say regarding the back four and then Chelsea's their defensive issues right now? Is what we're looking at, Mr. Ryan.
Yeah, I think Chelsea's defensive issues. They are conceding goals in the first few matches of the season. But I think it's being blown out of proportion, is exaggerated a bit too much. I think that is your best back four that you've selected there. Cucurella on the left, Koval the left centre back, Fofana the right centre back, and then Gusto right full back. It's the best back four you have based on who's available and injuries. I don't think Badiashile or Adebayo or Vega have done or shown enough yet to replace anyone in that back four. So I think that same back four that started against Wolves should start today as well.
I agree. I believe in consistency and winning ways. If nothing is broken, why change it? So I'll go for our left, center back, which is Cowell, is better than Badashile. very, very way better. So Fofana has surprised me a little bit. Not too much of a surprise, like we said. We know what he can do already before Chelsea bought him from Chris. I mean, what's the team again? Uh,
Is
where
that
he,
Fafana?
yeah, Fofana. I forgot.
Leicester.
Leicester City. Yeah, thank you
Yeah.
very much, Mr. Ryan. Yeah, we know what he can do before Chelsea brought him from Leicester City. He's got the pace, but there is a little mistakes in him sometimes. But I know it will come over time. I don't want to put too much pressure on him. Why? Because he did not play much of the. He didn't play at all last season. He was injured, so he's coming from a long term injury, and he's putting up some good performance. There's still a little mistakes there, but I wouldn't put any pressure on Wesley Fofana. So this is what we have for our back for Malo Gusto. I know he deserved to be there. Even when Reece James is ready and fit, Malo Gusto also deserved to start a game. But now the problem will be here. It would be a problem if Lavia was fit or Lavia is on the pitch. But without Lavia, Ryan, do we agree? Enzo Fernandez and Casado in a deeper role.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Dewsbury Hall deserves to start. I think those are your two holding midfielders. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Mr. Ryan believed that Dries Brujo. Sometimes I do ask myself, was that really necessary? Do Chelsea really need a Dries Brujo in that team? Looking at what we have already, we have Casado and Enzo Fernandez and Lavia who can play in that role. One of them at least can progress in terms of joining the attack. But do Chelsea really need Kenan and Dries Brujo? I don't think Chelsea need it. So that's a signing that has so many red flags um in there. So okay, we've done with the the pivot, which is Fernandez and Casado. Now we're looking at the attack. We are looking at the attack right now. So guys, wherever you are watching us from, 30 of you, we should be able to hit 30 likes by now. If you're just joining us, don't forget there's so many things we can do on this channel to hype the channel up by dropping a like on the video. It's very important. The likes will go along with, guys. People, don't forget the likes will go along with. Blueclouds Media is live on 2 platforms, X and YouTube. Big up to my brother King Soul. Where have you been, bro? My moderator, one I made the moderator, is always not here with me. King Soul, come on, man. Wake up, King Soul. What's up with you? And how is the family doing, Kim? So, DJ said that Connor is Connie is better than Kenan Dewsbury. I do agree with you 100%. I mean, maybe we could be a little bit too harsh on Dewsbury Hall. We haven't seen much of him at Chelsea, but we know what kind of Chukwuemeka can provide in the team. So let's not be a little bit too harsh on it. Kenan Dewsbury Hall. Maybe with much more time we can see, because he's joining another teammate. It's the team that he's joining now under the same team that he played with Leicester City last season in the championship. So we should not be too harsh on Kenan Dewsbury Hall. Big up to my brother. It says my brother here goes by the name LAWD. Lord. Apologize if I butchered your name. He says that both Casado and Enzo are slower than Kenan Dewsbury Hall, according to him. Thank you very much for your comment. Kim So said, hello to everyone. Yes, it's the KDH is crap, mate. I do agree with you. He hasn't performed very, very well against. We saw him play against Soviet, the Switzerland team. I mean, is it Switzerland or Swedish team? I think Switzerland. Yeah. King Sos, by the way, we don't need Osme. According to my brother, he says we don't need Osme. Osme deal did not get done. And I want to tell some of our Chelsea fans that it's not that Chelsea couldn't do it. Chelsea did not want to do it. If they want to do it and they think that Osme will be the player to change the future of Chelsea Football Club, they will do it. Because remember, they've dropped some wages. Some wages have been dropped. Raheem Sterling's wages, they're paying half of it. Arsenal also paying half of it. So there's a way that they could afford to pay whatever Victor Osimhen was asking for. They chose not to do it, and there was a reason for it. We don't know yet. That's why we have to give the club a chance to do what they're doing, and hopefully the performance we put up against Wolves will repeat itself tonight or today, and then we can know that the team has changed its course. The understanding of the telepathy understanding between individual players and the philosophy is really working at Chelsea Football Club. They understand the coach's philosophy. Kenan Drisbriho is in the Chelsea team to replace Conor Gallagher. Oh my goodness! None of these Caicedo, Enzo Lavia are workhorses. According to my brother here, he says the Caicedo is a late faster. It says what is a lot faster. Sorry, a lot faster than Kenan Drisbriho without the ball, bro. According to my brother DJ, big up to you, DJ. And we have a DJ Sab also. We have another DJ, so we got two DJs on the show today. But DJ Sab is not here. He said he's going to watch the game. But I'm sure, yeah, he was here earlier on. But I said that I wish DJ a good day. Bro, have you ever watched Rumi Lavia? Man, the man is a workhorse, no doubt, according to DJ. Kim So. All right, this is from Phantom. Phantom, your man is here. Kim So is back here. I know you've missed him. Kim So, Phantom. Yeah, those guys, they rock this show anytime these guys meet each other. Big up to you guys. It's a Wolves and City run through your 200 meter slow as FUCK midfield. Guys, please let's watch some of the words. I know you don't mean any harm, but yeah, YouTube is very, very sensitive. YouTube is very, very sensitive these days. So that's why I'm saying that. Kenan Drisbriho should go play with the practice to go and play with the practice squad. Exactly. Our fan base is crying about one player. Absolutely. Gallagher better than Kenan Drisbriho in that. I'll take Gallagher because I know what Gallagher can offer the team from the bench. You get what I mean? Starting could be a problem. There could be a question mark. But Gallagher starting from the bench. Why not Gallagher from the bench over Kenan Drisbriho? I think there's a mistake there. But I understand why they sold Gallagher. The only way the club can survive in terms of bringing money in, an academy player has to be sacrificed. And Gallagher was the guy that. And also remember, we've seen it. We might see Trevor Chalobah. We might see Trevor Chalobah. It depends if how long his I'm talking about his physique is and how long he's been with Crystal Palace. I know he joined Crystal Palace not too long ago, but Chalobah, we could see Chalobah in the squad. We could see Chalobah in the squad. James said, "How can I watch this game online?" There are other platforms. There are links there, but you can't watch it here because my channel will be taken down within seconds if I try to do that. So that can happen on this platform. Gallagher is way better than Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez, according to my brother LAWD, and says Osimhen should go to Saudi. Saudi League is still open for a while until it's being closed down. But Mr. Ryan, looking at the attack right now, is there any question mark in the midfield?
I don't think so. Which one? Do you mean the holding midfielders or the attacking?
Holding midfielders.
The holding midfielders. I mean, you know my thoughts on this. I've expressed it before. If Lavia is fit, I'd like to see Lavia and Caicedo. I'd like to see those two play together and then maybe push Enzo slightly higher up the pitch. So no, I don't think there is any question marks on that. I think naturally, correct me if I'm wrong, Caicedo plays the more deeper role of the two and does all the kind of sweeping and the defensive duties. And that gives Enzo a bit more license to be more of a, number 8 and play a bit more forward, closer to Palmer. So I think that's fine.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ryan. Mr. Ryan believed that the defensive holders, the holders in there are fine. And yeah, we all said if Lavia is fit, we'll have Lavia in that position. At least one of those players have to be dropped to make way for Lavia. Either Enzo Fernandez. I don't see Enzo Fernandez being dropped. Maybe it might affect Moses Caicedo. Godfrey, big up to you, Godfrey. Thank you very much for spending the time, finding the time to join us here on the show. It says, if Chilwell still in the team, no, Stillwell is not there. Is Chilwell still in the team? Ben Chilwell is not in the team. For now, it looks like Ben will be training on his own until the club, his future. I don't know where his future lies right now. LAW said, Ryan, what's the right pronunciation for this word? Is it Lord? Is it like a law? A Lord? Is it Lord?
Lord. Yeah, Lord.
Lord. You know, the Lord we have is Lord, but this one's like a law. So there's a D there. So Lord.
Loud.
Loud. I'm not sure the
It
pronunciation.
might be
And
some kind of slang. I don't think that's an actual word. It's some kind of slang or nickname.
okay. So thank you very much, my friend. See, you've taken me back to my days in when I was in like middle school trying to learn pronunciations again. He says since £1 billion pound bottle jobs, best midfield is Lavia, while your West midfielders are both your
Ah, come
100 million
on, man.
clubs.
Stop that. Come on. None of that banter.
Yeah, big
You're
up to you, my friend.
sounding like Jamie Carey. No, Gary Neville there.
Gary Neville. Yeah, I would say Gary
Yeah.
Neville. You could put Jamie Carragher there too.
Yeah,
Um,
they're both Chelsea haters.
Yeah. He said that Enzo 150 million flop, Casado 110 million flop. I wouldn't call them flop. Enzo Fernandez, I wouldn't even call him flop. You think he's a flop player? This is the Premier League, the most difficult league in the world. And we saw how good Enzo was under Frank Lampard. I'm sure you guys saw it. How good Enzo was under Graham Potter. You get what I'm saying? Enzo plays much better. I don't know. It's very difficult trying to see what Enzo can do. But we saw some part. If you guys can remember when Joao Felix was here, those passes coming from Enzo Fernandez. He's good. Sometimes he's good in the 8. I don't think he's that good in that defensive role. I don't think he's that good. If he's gonna play that role, he needs to distribute the ball. The passes very quickly. Quickly. He has to distribute those passes faster than he used to do. Some of you will agree with me. I'm very sure some of you will agree with me. DJ said, "I remember when Enzo Maresca played Enzo Lavia and Caicedo in that middle." With Palmer on the right hand side, bro, I was so upset about that, according to him. Yeah, it never went well. I do agree with you. It never went well. But let's move on from that deeper role. We're gonna move on to the attack. In the attack, we have Neto, Palmer, Madueke, and Jackson. Can we have any other option to put into this predicted 11? Guys, the predicted the main lineup should be up soon. I'm sure it should be within an hour time. So I'll be looking for it. I'll be looking on social media, sees the main lineup is up. If it is there, sorry. If the lineup is up, but it's not. We're waiting for it. It should be up here soon, in a few minutes' time. All right, Ryan, we're looking at Neto and the players that we can fill up in the attacking role. Palmer in the middle, Madueke on the right hand side, Neto also on the left hand side. Should Neto start this game over Nkunku?
Yeah, maybe Nkunku now deserves a chance. Has he started any game this season, Nkunku? All his appearances have been off the bench, if I'm not mistaken.
I stand a point of correction. I think he's been starting from the. No, he started against Soviet in the Conference League game.
Ah, okay. Nixus Jackson played well against Wolves. I don't think you can drop him. This is the issue now because Does Maresca need to find a position for João Felix? You know, where can João Felix fit into that attacking four players? But then you have to drop Neto. But Neto is more of a traditional winger, and he gives you more, running down the flanks and then putting crosses in for Jackson. It's very, very, very tricky to fit all these players into the 11. I think the one you've got there, to me, looks
The lineup is up. The
the
lineup is up. Yeah, go ahead.
lineup is up. Go for
Go
it.
ahead, right.
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay. No, I'll keep talking for a little bit whilst I switch from there to the lineup.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd like to see Neto play on the left, Madueke on the right, Palm in the middle, and Jackson up front. But I wouldn't mind if Nkunku played instead of Jackson. But yeah, I think that's your best, most informed attacking players right now.
Great. So that's your that will be the best attacking form according to Mr. Ryan. So we're trying to get the predicted lineup on the screen. Not predicted, the main lineup from Chelsea Football Club. So guys, if you're watching us, it's right. We're right here. We're right live on YouTube and X at the same time. So let's show the presentation of the lineup. So if you're watching, the lineup is up. The lineup is up. Sanchez. If you look at our predicted lineup, we have a Sanchez in there, but the main lineup given from Chelsea Football Club, it's a Sanchez, Gusto Fofana, Cotwell, Cucurella, Casado, Enzo Fernandez as a captain, Palmer, Madueke, and Neto Jackson. So it looks like the predicted lineup.
It's the same, yeah.
The same.
Well done, me. Blueclouds.
No, it's
11
not
out
me.
of 11.
No, it's one football. It's one football.
It's one football. Sorry.
Yeah, one
but
football.
you're advocating it. You're supporting it. So
yeah, definitely.
It's the same.
Yeah, but yeah, impressive, guys. So this is the lineup we have for Chelsea against Crystal Palace. Do you guys feel that some players need to be dropped, some players have to be in? Let me know in the comment section below if you believe that this lineup need a little, according to. Thank you very much, DJ Sal, for sharing the lineup with me. Get it right. Oh dear. All right, I got it right this time. All right, thank you very much, guys. If you have any question, any comment regarding the lineup, let's look at the bench also. We have Philip Jorgensen on bench as the second goalkeeper. We have Tosi. Also, we have Disasi, Viega, Dewsbury Hall, Cassidai, excuse me, Cassidai, also the Modric, Felix Nkunku, and so much more. So these are the defense. These are the substitutes we have for today's game, and these are the starting 11. There's not much difference, so we can look at this diagram.
So there's one player I've noticed already that's missing, and that's Badiashile. I can't see his name.
Yeah,
even on the bench.
Not there. And
so he's been dropped.
Yeah, he's been dropped. His performance has been very bad. And just like Enzo Maresca said, you have to end. You have to play well to be in his, his squad. And I think he's not training well. They've replaced him with Cassidai. Cassidai is still with the team, and he's there because Drisbell, Viega, Tosi, Disasi, Jorgensen, Modric, and Felix Nkunku.
And that kid you were teaching me his name yesterday, the Spanish one from Barcelona, Gui.
Magu.
He's missing as well.
He's also missing.
So he's been dropped.
So he doesn't have any recognized striker. He has only Nkunku over there who can strike if they need someone from the bench. Jackson is the main striker, and they have Nkunku. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for dropping your love for the channel. Thank you very much. I see that. I see the love going. I appreciate it. I appreciate anyone joining us live. The the predicted lineup is on the screen. If you have any thoughts or any idea, if you have anything you want to say regarding the lineup, let me know in the comment section below. Normally, the players that we see in our substitutions, some of them are not there. Badishir have dropped from the squad today, and McGee also not in the squad today. So, guys, let me know what your thoughts are towards these starting lineup, and that's the squad we will see playing against. Thank you very much, DJ. DJ, thank you very much for sharing the lineup with me. JC, big up to you, JC in the building. Tobri Bismarck said that Chelsea 4, Crystal Palace 0. Please, guys, share your prediction, your predicted scoreline in the comment section. Big up to you, my man himself. Stephen G, my co-host, is at the stadium right now, showing
He
his
did
love
indeed.
to the channel.
Nailed it.
What was that, Mr. Ryan?
No, sorry, Neil. I was just reading his message. Yeah, he nailed it. Spot on.
Right. It says, Nee, remember the prediction lineup I sent? Absolutely nailed it. Absolutely. Yeah, you did, brother. Yeah, you did. Yeah, we did talk about it also.
Mhm.
JC said, hello, Nee. How are you, JC, brother? I am doing wonderful today. I always say when I wake up in the morning and I see JC, I see Did Yourself, I come over here and see people tuning in. It just, makes me happy. That's what keeps me going each and every day. But thank you very much. I'm happy to be here, and I hope you're doing well with the family as well. Athletic reporting Jackson extension till 2033. Wow, Jackson extension to 2033. That's about how, how,
Yeah,
how do
David Ornstein's just tweeted it as well. Nicholas Jackson agrees contract extension at Chelsea until 2033.
wow.
23-year-old is viewed by Chelsea hierarchy as a key central attacking player for the future.
Wow. Thank you very much, Steven, for sharing that with us. Steven G, thank you much. Love to you, brother. Please take care of yourself at the stadium, and I'll be waiting for my content as soon as you're done. But yeah, we'll be live after the game, and hopefully we can have you on the show and let us know your thoughts on what you watch live at the stadium and what the inferior is. Let me know. Do you think that Chelsea are going to unveil Jadon Sancho during the halftime program or during halftime? I'm sure, Steven, that's what they're gonna do, right? They will unveil him during halftime.
Me, just a heads up as well, the Crystal Palace lineup is out also.
Okay, I'll look on let me see. I don't know if you can share that here.
I don't think I can. It's on their Twitter page.
Yeah, I'll look for it right now. It should be easy to find it. I have to get up from here for a second because
It's at CPFC.
yeah. Thank you very much. Ryan, give me a second. I'll look into the Crystal Palace lineup and see what One Football had is similar to what they have. Are we sure that it's not a spelling error by presenting Caicedo over Cassidai? I don't know. I don't know, brother. I don't know. I don't know. Sister Stephen, are you at the Stamford Bridge? Yes, Stephen is at Stamford Bridge live. Correct. Big up to you, Godfrey. Godfrey is correct. Jackson has been improving since he arrived. Timo Werner and Modric never improved, according to him. Nick said a 3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 Chelsea. Stephen says probably. Okay. Sancho won't play this game, according to Nick. Yes, I did talk about Sancho. Sancho joined the club not too long ago, so might not play today's game, but he will be unveiled today. The fans will see Sancho today. Since DJ said we'll try and catch up. Okay, that's a conversation between DJ and Steven. They will meet at the stadium to try to find each other. All right, so DJ said, are you here? You here yet? Oh no. All right, so yeah, I'll highlight so you guys can see it. You guys can follow each other. So if you want to meet, you meet each other on the stadium. All right. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, DJ and Steven, communicating in there. You guys can follow each other up I know that's the only means of communication because you guys don't have each other's number yet. Okay, now we're gonna look at Crystal Palace. I'll open another X so I can look at what Crystal Palace have. Okay, I'm going to Crystal Palace platform. I don't see Gusto Palace. What's Crystal Palace?
Yeah,
Yeah,
at CPFC.
Palace. All right, so this is Palace lineup.
I think it is similar to the one we were looking at.
Yeah, McGay. We saw Mitchell. We saw this guy's name.
Wharton.
Uh,
Yeah.
Watson. I didn't see this guy's name there from the One Football predicted lineup.
Yeah, who did they have? They had Lerma. Yeah, they
What
had
they have no is it Munoz or whatever his name is.
yeah,
So
Munoz is there. They've got Munoz.
they got Munoz.
And they got Mitchell, they got Richards, Gay, Klein. So they got the defense right. Midfield though they had Lerma.
They
I
have
think he's
Richard.
injured, Lerma.
Yeah, so this is the
So
name yeah, the only name we didn't see there is this guy.
Hughes. Okay.
Yeah. So perhaps you could say that he plays this position. He plays this position because
No,
that's the guy.
Munoz is there. Munoz
Munoz
is
is
there.
there.
Yeah, Munoz is there. He's number 2 on the list.
So
But
is it
Lerma,
Kamada?
it's
Is it
Lerma,
Kamada?
Lerma.
Lama.
Yeah,
Jefferson Lama.
Lerman's not there.
Oh, okay. Kamada. How about Kamada is there, so
Kamada's
Jefferson Lama is not there. Jefferson Lama.
I think he's injured, if I'm
Could
not
be because
mistaken.
he starts for Crystal Palace. Isn't it?
Yeah, he's a Colombian. He's a very good defensive
Yeah.
midfielder.
I think I saw him score the goal during the Copa America. He's a Colombian. Yeah, I saw him score the goal. So guys, if you're watching us live here, this is the predicted lineup for both, not predicted lineup, the official lineup for both teams, Crystal Palace and Chelsea. This is the official lineup. This is Chelsea's lineup, and I did went through. If you're just joining us, I can go through it real quick. Sancho, Gusto, Fofana, Cowell, Cucurella, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, who is the captain, Palma in there, Madueke, Neto, and Nicholas Jackson. The bench warmers are Philip Jorgensen, Tosi Disasi, Viega, Drewsbury Hall, Caicedo, Cassidai, Modric, and Modric, Philip, and Nkunku are the players that make up the bench. Okay. All right. Okay. So also that is the one from Crystal Palace. We look at Crystal Palace on already, and we also giving you our analysis on how Chelsea can tackle this game. And right, let's do a little bit. I'm not a tactician, but with a little idea on how Chelsea can destroy Crystal Palace a bit. Palmer playing as a 10. We saw Palmer play as a 10 against Wolverhampton. Were you satisfied with his performance playing as a 10?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I much prefer him centrally rather than in a wide position like he played against Man City. He just isn't involved enough in the attacking play if he's stuck out wide. He's a player, you see his best attributes, best qualities when he's in that number 10 position, because everything will therefore go through him. He's the conduit between the midfield and the attack, and he's the creator. He has the range of passing, the silky through balls that he can play. I definitely prefer to see him in this number 10 position. And this is a position he owns, as far as I'm concerned. João Felix, Nkunku, any of the other players, they can't touch him. When he's fit, he starts. He's the number one name on the team sheet in that position, in my opinion.
Number one name on that position, Cole Palmer in the 10 row. I think we can give that right hand side to Madueke, who is also on top of his game. He's been bagging goals for left, right, center, and will keep Palmer to distribute passes. And also Palmer, he can get goal from anywhere. Neto over in Kunku. Mr. Ryan Neto over in Kunku, who has been in the club for a while now. I don't know. Is it because of Jackson? That's why Nkuku is on the bench. But I don't know. He's got a lot of experience and he's not young. Why is the Frenchman not starting for Chelsea? But Neto is starting for Chelsea.
Yeah, so obviously we don't know what happens behind the scenes in the trainings, but maybe Nkunku isn't impressing Maresca enough. He came with a very strong reputation from Leipzig. He'd scored 20 plus goals, I think 2 or 3 seasons in a row. We saw him in the Champions League perform at a very high level. So for me, when you signed him for quite big money, I just assumed, he'll be in the starting 11 as the striker or the supporting striker. But it hasn't really materialized that way. We know he had the injuries last season when he joined. So maybe also Chelsea are just trying to phase him in a bit more slowly instead of, rush him into these high intensity physical Premier League games. But there's no denying his quality, and you make a good point as well. He is older, he's more experienced than Jackson. So I think, he probably will be unhappy to be on the bench. As will João Felix as well. João Felix is on the bench also. So he'll be unhappy that he's not starting this game.
That tells you that the bench that Chelsea have really is scary. The bench alone is scary. You got João Felix over there, even without Jadon Sancho. So João Felix on the bench is more scary. DJ Sab wants to know. He said, "Nee, did I see a comment on the chat that someone is calling our midfielders flop, or they call them flops, according to DJ Sab? I think it was coming from a Phantom of Minute topic. He said DJ Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez are now are nowhere near those transfer fees. And then just like DJ said, it wasn't them. You can't blame them. It is negotiation that went in their favor. It's just like Harry Maguire. You cannot blame Manchester United for spending 70 million on Harry Maguire from Leicester City. It wasn't Maguire's fault. It was at that moment that was Harry Maguire's price tag. He was on top of his game. He was playing very well. He was playing for the Lions national team. He was in the English national team, and he worth that money. And Manchester United chose to pay for it to bring Harry Maguire from Leicester City to Manchester United. So I'll tell you this.
Another point to mention is just going back to Crystal Palace. Since Oliver Glasner took over, and Oliver Glasner took over Palace to replace Roy Hodgson, who had some health illness issues. He is Oliver Glasner is an Austrian, ex-professional footballer. He's a defender. But when he took over from Palace last season, they had a very strong finish to the Premier League. I know we've discussed this before. We looked at the form guide for the last, 5-6 games of the season. And Crystal Palace finished the season very strongly last year. Yeah. They were in the top 10. They won 4 consecutive home games at the end of the season. And one statistic that stood out for me was that since he took over from Crystal Palace midway through last season, only Man City, Arsenal, and Chelsea have earned more points in the Premier League than Crystal Palace. So in terms of the form guide, they were the 4th best team in the country. However, you fast forward, through the pre-season and the start of this new season, Palace have lost their first 2 games. So he's already under pressure. So we might see that play out in terms of the tactics, the way he sets up Palace. You might see them adopt a low block because they're desperate for points now. They need to get a point. They need to get up and running now in the season. They've lost 2 out of 2 of their first games. So it might be, defensive shape that they adopt.
Yeah.
And so Chelsea have to be patient.
Patience is what needed in this game because they are very good side. They are very disciplined. One long ball could cause a damage. We know the problems between Chelsea's defense also. So Chelsea have to be patient. From a Liverpool fan, Mr. Ryan, that's why I brought him here because I want to have a fair analysis and a different opinion in terms of how Chelsea fans sees their team. So when we bring in a rival fan, then we can know that okay, this is how rival fans see Chelsea Football Club as a team and how the progress is going. It's Enzo Fernandez, Enzo Maresca really getting the best out of these players. So if you listen to what rival fans are saying, not those rival fans who are just throwing and or those that are just bantering the football club for doing that for sake. We want to have a fair objective of the assessment of Chelsea Football Club. That's what I want to see. It's not just to banter because they hate Chelsea. Me, I don't like Arsenal. I don't like Tottenham Hotspurs, but if they do the right thing, I would definitely praise them. And I was never happy on yesterday's game that I watched. The officiating, Chris Kavanagh, officiating against Manchester Arsenal yesterday. That second yellow card on Declan Rice. I've stand here and I've watched it many times. It's never near it's never near yellow card. If the law says this, remember, Chris Kavanagh, you have brains, Chris Kavanagh. Look at the VAR. The machine is there for you to check and see if you really deserve a yellow card or what can I do to reverse it. Chris Kavanagh, you're a human being. Chris Kavanagh, use your brain. My camera is gone. If I can get it back. Apologize, guys. Let me get my camera back. Yes, Chris Kavanagh, your human being, use your brain because the decision you made was one of the stupid decisions I've ever seen in football. One of them. So, if a rival fan, something went bad against a rival fan, I'll stand against it. The Rice don't deserve a yellow card. Second yellow card. He doesn't deserve it. But anyway, it happened. A big up to you, my friend. My friend said 4-2 Chelsea. I'm sure that's what it means in that writing. I can't understand the writing, but it means that 4-2. Big up to you, my friend. I can't read the name either because I don't think it's English. GJ says, so Phantom, bro, come on. You know as well as I know that this not their fault. It's not their fault. The club overpaid on them. They both even know they are not worth that money, according to DJ South. DJ said that Declan Rice is a better value than either of them should have listed. Should have listened to Super Frank Lampard. Swedish, big up to you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. It says that somehow we still don't have a good striker. After all, now we have to believe in Nicholas Jackson, according to Swedish. Thank you very much, my man, like Swedish in the building. Says big up Rice. Big up to everyone. Stephen G says big up Rice for the red card. Steven, come on, don't be too harsh. Don't be too harsh. Come on, Phantom. They will be excellent for us along with Lavia. Unfortunately, we don't have the patient fan base. Okay, Stephen, as I know you will say that. Come on, Stephen G. You remember if that yellow card is given to Reece James doing a similar thing, I'm sure you will be upset. You will never be happy. My blue my man again in the building from my Blue Lounge YouTube channel. Big up to you, Mo Kasim. Thank you very much for finding the time and joining us here. Everyone that has found the time to join us on the stream today, big up to you. Thank you very much for doing that. He says the Blue Lounge to the Chelsea keen to offer Nicholas Jackson a new contract extension in order to renew him following his 17 goals last season. Mo, it's been reported that it has been renewed. He has got a new contract already, according to Athletic. If you listen to Athletic, David Ornstein just tweeted that. So yeah, A new contract has been offered until 2033, right, Mr. Ryan? That's what we saw earlier on.
2023, yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct. It's a
2020,
contract extension.
23. No,
And the
2033, 33.
2033, yeah.
Yeah,
2033.
2033. DJ said 100%. What a stupid red card for Declan Rice to get he cost his team from winning that match. I don't care. I am happy. DJ, I don't think he deserved that red card. It was a stupid red card given by the officiating official, which is Chris Kavanagh. He doesn't deserve that yellow card. He doesn't deserve it. Kasim, if I was Jackson, I would be insulted by this Clear Lake pursuit of Osimhen. I think Ivan Toney didn't want to be the second choice to Nicholas Jackson, according to him. So guys, so the game will be kicking off soon. Here soon. I think we got 20 minutes to drop off, and we'll be right back right after the game ends for you guys to have your say. So when the game ends, I'll be taking calls. I'll be taking calls from you guys. I'll be taking calls. I'll be inviting you guys to the show to have a chit chat with me regarding the results or depending on how the game goes. So thank you guys, everyone that is joining us here. DJ Sap said Phantom if Osimhen does not leave in the window to the Saudi League, there's no doubt Chelsea move back in the January transfer window. However, despite window being shut, we can still negotiate with him. Right now, from what it is now, is his jersey number has been taken away from him. Reading an article yesterday, he's not involved in Antonio Conte's plan. He's not in the plan. He's not going to train with the team. His jersey number 9 has been taken away from him, given to what's his name, Romelu Lukaku. So Victor Osimhen will be sidelined for a long period of time until the January transfer window opens again. So Chelsea can still negotiate and fix things, get things better if Victor Osimhen wants to join Chelsea in the January transfer window. Although he has a contract with Napoli, now he looks like he's a free agent. A little bit technically he is. DJ said that Osimhen makes 10 million a year. Report says Chelsea offered 4 million with additional
4+4.
Yeah, additional incentive to make another 4 for top 4. 4 + 4 is equal to 8, which is still too short. No one should ever be expected to take a 60 with a 60% cut off, according to Phantom.
Yeah, the 4 million bonus. So there was 4 million fixed, 4 million bonus. A large component of that bonus, I think, was linked to Champions League qualification. So Chelsea had to qualify for the Champions League. So I think that probably contributed to putting him off as well. He didn't want to take a pay cut.
But that don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? Phantom, I know it's all about money. It's not all the time that it's about money. Phantom says Swedish money matters. These players are earning for their families with a short window. But it is true. Definitely you're gonna make your money. But the most important thing is look at Mbappe. Mbappe was never going to receive those wages that he was receiving at PSG. He was not. Mbappe is not bigger than Real Madrid. Mbappe is not bigger than Real Madrid. And so is Victor Osimhen. You're not bigger than Chelsea. Napoli cannot compare themselves to Chelsea. Chelsea is an older club, a bigger club, bigger than Napoli. Chelsea is bigger than Napoli. If you want to know how big this account is, this football club is, go on social media platform. Look at the numbers. Let's look right now. We're live, right? We're live. I'm just making this research based on X. Let's look at the size of Napoli. Napoli, okay? Napoli Football Club. Let me see if I can get the main account.
Yeah. I think whilst you're doing that, Nee, let me just remind everyone with Victor Osimhen's situation now. He has been totally, pushed to the periphery, left in the dark now at Napoli. Antonio Conte has made it very clear he will not be reintegrated. He hasn't trained with the senior team for over a month. He didn't take part in the preseason because it was expected he would leave. He'd either join Saudi or Chelsea. He's had his shirt number 9 taken away from him. That's been given to Romelu Lukaku. So really, he's in a no man's land, catch-22 situation now, where he's stuck, and the club doesn't want the player doesn't want to be at the club. So it's a very, very, very delicate,
Situation.
complex situation now.
Yeah. Absolutely. Guys, I was talking about this whilst Mr. Ryan jumped in. Look at the size of Napoli. I'm sure this is the official website for Napoli. Official SSC Napoli. This is it. 2.1 million followers. We have guys, we get a surprise package over here. Surprise package. Guys, Stephen G is joining us live from Stamford Bridge. We are live in Stamford Bridge. Let's get Stephen G. Guys, Stephen has been showing us some surprises this deadline day. He has his camera on, and today he's here again. But this is not the first time Stephen is doing this, guys. Stephen, welcome back to the show again, brother. I hope you're doing very well today.
Big up,
I'm
Stephen.
doing good, bro. Hopefully you guys can hear me and it's actually working this time, because we've had a lot of issues with StreamYard whilst I've been here in the past. So hopefully it's working.
Stephen, can you let me see that you are live for Stamford Bridge, waiting to get into that big game between Crystal Palace and Chelsea? Let us see the background. Let us see that building.
Huh?
So they know you are live for Stamford Bridge. We want to see that building. There you go. There you go. That's the building.
Beautiful sunny day. Blue skies.
Very warm right now. Very warm.
Very, very warm. Stephen, the lineup is up. Do you have any take on it? Do you want to have anything you want to say regarding the lineup? Are there any surprises in that lineup?
The only thing I've got to say is I absolutely nailed it. Every player.
Yeah, you did. You did. I saw that lineup you sent to me on that.
I sent it to one of my friends earlier as well, and then when the lineup came out, I hadn't seen it, and I got a message from them saying you nailed it. You should have put it on X. I was like, it's a bit late now. Like,
definitely. Next time we gotta try and do it again. Put it on X, so in case, or maybe we could win a jackpot. We could win a jackpot because every player and the name you put on the images and everything was really spot on, Stephen. Do you have any concern in any of these players in the lineup, Stephen?
Not really, to be honest with you. It's got to play out in terms of how it lines up. It'll be the same way we did against Wolves. And like I was explaining before we played against Servette the other night, where I was explaining what we did against Wolves. You've got Palmer and Madueke on the same side, on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And nobody's got to double up on Madueke, which leaves Madueke to be isolated against his fullback, one-on-one. And that's exactly where we got our threat from last Sunday. So the same thing should be happening again. Because no one in their right mind is going to consider Madueke more of a threat than they're going to consider Cole Palmer.
That's right. So it's going to be very, very tactical over here. Madueke pulled a lot of threats. We saw his hat trick against the Wolves. Hope he can repeat that again. Haaland also banging a hat trick. And Stephen, I'm going to go a little bit off topic regarding the red card. I know where you stand on it, but let the public know.
All I'm going to say
is yellow card, double yellow card on Rice.
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Bro, the rules are the rules, yeah. It doesn't dictate in the rule book how far you have to kick the ball away for you to get a yellow. By kicking the ball away, yeah, he has delayed the restart of play, and it's something that they're trying to clamp down on this season. Therefore, he got the yellow card for it, because he did something that they're trying to clamp down on, because you're 1-0 up, yeah, you've kicked the ball away, you're time wasting, yeah. And to be fair, yeah, look, I don't agree with the kick, but at the same time, he was already in his kick in motion, so you can't stop it. So you kind of got what you deserved, didn't it?
But Ryan, Steven, if you watch the video that I sent in the group chat, Declan Rice did not kick the ball. The guy threw the ball to his
He then
top.
kicked it. He then
No,
kicked it. He literally flicked his foot to kick the ball.
okay. I mean, that's another time.
He puts the ball out. It hits him, and then Rice then flicks his foot to kick it further away.
Okay. I think it's something that I'll bring the video back again. I'll edit that video, put it on the screen so we don't get copyright for that
He's
video.
got to edit it to suit his argument.
Oh, funny you, Steven. I know it's
Stephen, let me do you mind
Right.
I ask Stephen a quick question?
Yeah, sure, bro. Go for it.
Stephen, I don't know if you probably noticed from the squad, there's one name missing, Benoit Badiashile.
I hadn't noticed that, no. I'd only seen the starting 11. I hadn't paid full attention to the bench. I know there's no Mark Gee as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct, yeah, no Mark Gee as well. Just on Badiashile, do you think that's a bit harsh on him, given that Tosin Adebayo has never even had a start in the Premier League and has been picked
For Chelsea
ahead of him
he
for Chelsea, yeah. For Chelsea, yeah.
So Tosin's on the bench, right?
Tosin's on the bench, yeah, with Disasi.
All I'm going to say is hopefully it isn't an injury. That's all I'm going to say on that. But at the same time, I think Tosin kind of deserves to be on the bench. I mean, he's done nothing wrong. He's worthy of a place in the squad. You can't really complain either way, to be honest. It's very difficult when you've got 5 centre-backs. Like, you can't really put 3 centre-backs on the bench when you're playing a back four system. So one of them is always going to have to miss out. At least that's my theory on it anyway. Because realistically, what you got to do, you got, 9 subs, I think you have now?
Yeah, 9 subs in the Prem.
If you take up a third of them with centre-backs, you've then got to ideally have at least 1 right-back or left-back on there. So that's 4. Goalkeeper 5. That leaves you 4 for attackers and midfielders, which I'd rather have more of them. I'd rather have more midfielders than defenders, personally. For me, I think having 1 goalkeeper, 2 centre-backs, yeah, a full-back, yeah, you've then got 4 defenders. That allows you a combination of 5 midfielders or attackers. So, look, for me, I go more midfielders, but then we don't really have that many more because Lavi is injured. Carney looks like he's frozen out and don't know what's happening there. So the situation for me, look, we've got Nkunku, Felix, Mudryk are all on the bench today.
Correct, yeah.
All of them, well, actually not all of them because Mudryk hasn't, but 2 of them can play about 3 positions. Nkunku and Felix can play wide, they can play false 9, and I think both can play 10 as well. So you'd argue both can play 4 positions, all 4 of the attacking positions. So that's more valuable to me.
Dewsbury Hall's on the bench as well. He can play a couple of positions across the midfield also.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. It's very hot.
Yeah, Steven, I'm going to let you go. I know it's very, very hot and you're trying to help us out over here. Steven, thank you very much for giving us.
Yeah, I thought I'll hop on and then I can just give my view and then I'll try and get videos of certain stuff within the game and stuff.
Maya said that can we play Sancho first night? He looks good. Not today.
Sancho can't play today. He's not registered.
Yeah, Maya Sancho can play today, probably later on. He will be. Do you think they're going to unveil, bring him on during the second half? I think so. Okay.
I think no. Well, at half time, you mean? But yeah. I think they probably will. I'm just doing this because the sun's over my head and I don't know if it's blocking the screen. But yeah, I think they'll probably bring him on to the pitch at half time, and then I'll try and get some video or something of it, maybe a couple pictures,
Thank you very
and
much.
then I'll get them to you.
Okay, Stephen. Thank you very much, Stephen. Stephen is our representative live, Stamford Bridge, giving us the euphoria. What's the stimulus? Let's get a few words. Stephen, what's the place like right now? Is it about 60-70% full, or is it anywhere near
I'm not
full
inside yet.
stadium?
I'm still outside.
Still outside.
So
And
I'm still outside at the moment.
was okay. Let me bring that. Well, and has it been like? Is there any program outside the stadium? Like I remember the one
What do
time
you
they
mean?
had the Japanese program. They were, if you can remember, the last time we watched. I mean, last time we did this, we have the Japanese culture doing something at Stamford
Oh,
Bridge.
no, there isn't. But I think that was for like some sort of New Year or something. I think.
Okay.
Nee, one quick
But
statistic just while Stephen's on as well that I was reading. Chelsea have won each of their last 13 Premier League games against Crystal Palace. It's the
Yeah.
second best winning record in the history of the Premier League. Only Man City against Bournemouth have a better, longest winning run,
I
and that's
And then
presume you
14.
mean the current like second longest active run, right?
Longest active run in against opponent in English Football League history, all the divisions.
Yeah. So it's the
yeah.
active one. It's not the
It's active.
longest history.
And then
Oh,
also
100.
the active run in terms of the club performance, Chelsea are still leading. Manchester City has about, is it 9 games? 9 games. If you're able to win 9 games without losing, then they can match up what Chelsea did in 2004.
No, they got quite a lot more to go.
Quite more.
Chelsea had a
Okay.
ridiculous home record, if that's what you're on about, and no one's ever got to beat that.
Yeah, I think that those other statistics on the
Right.
screen the other
But
day when I was
big up,
watching.
guys. I'm gonna go because they have to do like one of these pat search things and check my bag. So I'm gonna hop off, and then I'll try and get some stuff for you.
Okay. Steven, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll
So
catch
yeah,
you up
enjoy the game.
after. Yeah, Steven.
Yeah. What time you going live later?
Right after the game ends, I will be live, and then I'll make sure it gets within. I'll stay live until you get home, so you can join.
I'll probably be a couple of hours getting home at least.
Yeah, I'll slow down the live stream for a little bit until you get home.
All right. I'll
All
let
right.
you know anyway.
Okay. Okay, sir.
If
Take
if
care.
it's taking too long, then don't worry, and I'll just speak tomorrow. But I've got to go because I'm next one in line.
Thank you, Steven.
See you
Take care.
guys.
See you.
So yeah, right.
All right, so that was Steven, my co-host, who is reporting live from Stamford Bridge, giving us the update on what is going on there and what is the game is going to be like, and he also give us his opinion on the lineup and the lineup that Chelsea will be using against Crystal Palace. We've also seen Crystal Palace lighten up. But big up to Maya. And furthermore, many topics so that says yes, I got nasty because of Swedish is dictating. Is this dictating and he is all right. Phantom, you guys keep it cool, Phantom. Keep it cool. Okay, too. Swedish and Phantom, you guys have to play nice. Oh no, this is not nice. We can't do that. Swedish, we can't do this. Phantom, we can't do this. You guys cannot fight over there because of a football. Football unite people. It brings people together. It doesn't separate people. Everyone, like I say on this platform, everyone has his own opinion. Phantom has his own opinion, and we have to respect that. We cannot disrespect Phantom for his opinion, and no one can disrespect Swedish for his opinion either. We have to respect each other's opinion. And although you disagree with him, that's him. Just tell him you disagree, and this is the reason why you disagree. But we cannot, alter these words to ourselves. It's not good. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. So, Swedish, apologize for being offended by Phantom. Oh, Phantom, I also apologize to you by being offended by Swedish. The reason why I'm apologizing to you guys because at the end of the day, it doesn't affect the individual; it affects the channel. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to make amends over here, make it right. So thank you guys for listening. And we're not kids over here. We all grown up. We all grown up. We don't have to exchange words on back in front of social media platform. We can't do that. All right. So I enjoyed the game, Steven, from Maya. Big up to you, Maya, watching us live on the X. All his comments are coming from X. He's rocking the channel all the way on X platform. Guys, we got 17 of us watching live on YouTube and the rest watching live. 84 in all. On X, I want to say thank you for joining the show here. Maya said, relax on the chat. Absolutely. So he says, relax on the chat. I wish I was on YouTube. Yeah, he's not there at this moment. Thank you very much, Maya. Maya said the team selection is out. Yes, we've seen it. Swadish said, okay, man. Thank you very much, Swadish. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for understanding. We don't have to fight. It's not necessary. Guys, it's not necessary. I always say, see, I don't get angry. You know why I don't get angry? I'll tell you one thing. Life is too short. The more let me tell you something. One also, besides life is too short. Look at the difference between a lion and the turtle. The lion lifespan is only a decade, 10 years. And the lifespan of a turtle is over 100 years. Do you know why? Lion is always grumpy, angry. And whenever the lion sees you, even though you haven't done anything to the lion, he's got his heartbeat, heart pressure, blood pressure pumping everywhere, going up. Lion don't last long. But look at the turtle. The turtle doesn't get angry. It takes slowly, it takes its time to get to his destination. He has patience. So the turtle live forever. Look at even our ordinary human being. Look at the one that has patience and then the one without patience. The one who's always angry and throwing things away. There was one story I'll tell you. This guy is always angry when he comes home. Always angry. And can you imagine? There was money sent to this guy to pay off his debt. Because he's angry, always ripping things and ripping papers, and the money that was being sent in an envelope, he grabbed it and rip the whole thing and bent it because he was angry, always angry. So it's not necessary. It kills you as a human being. It will kill you as a human being. But you want to live long, don't get angry. I don't, because there's no reason for me to get angry. I love doing this because I get to talk to Maya, I get to talk to you guys, Ryan, and all these wonderful people. Let's not get angry. Let's not fight against each other. There's no reason for it. There's so much behind us that we have to fix than getting angry at each other. We're human beings. God has given us brain, or we got brain to reason and think. You get what I'm saying? So that's just, by the way, that's my way of living. Don't get angry.
Yeah, well said, Nee. I think there's some very powerful words and message there that we should all listen to. Sometimes, we have to take a step back and think with wisdom and common sense and respect and love each other. I'm the perfect example. I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm treated and respected well here by Stephen and Nizam. That's why I always try to join and contribute as and when I can.
So there you have it. There's no necessary, guys. We got to move on. The game kick off very soon. Nee Wells said it's all love, guys. No beef. Thank you very much, Maya. Guys, look, Maya himself, I don't know him anywhere. It's true, Chelsea. I got to know this brother, and he's a nice person. You get what I'm saying? He said, I haven't met him anywhere through this platform. It's just because of the respect that I have for him, and he's got so much respect for me too as a brother. You get what I'm saying? All of you here watching live, there's no need for us human beings to be upset against each other and be fighting and killing each other. You get what I'm saying? It's not necessary. Let's show love, because you may hear someone's name today, and the following day, when you hear this, oh, this guy passed away. Just like may he so rest in peace. What's his name again? Fabrice Miamba, if I can remember his name. Ryan, who just passed away a few days ago, yesterday. Is it Mwamba or Miamba? Is the name? If I can remember, let me see if I can go back here. All right. Let me see if I can get the.
Oh, this is the Ivory Coast guy, Bamba. Bamba.
Yeah. So Bamba. So
Yeah,
Bamba.
very sad. 39 years old. He's very, very young.
It's right there. Let me. I can get it on X. So let me see if I can get it on X, and then I can share that with you guys here watching me live here. Guys, it's very sad. He left behind kids. If you guys know full Mark Vivian Foe. Mark Vivian Foe also passed away when he was playing football. We don't know where we're gonna be tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? We all don't know. We all don't know. So there's no need. All right, let me share this one. Oh, I think I can share here.
Yeah, Sol Bamba played for Cardiff City. He played for Leicester. He won promotion with Cardiff, if I'm not mistaken. He played in the Premier League, and he was a very nice, gentle giant, humble, decent man. Very, very sad to die that young. As Nizayan said, we don't know the future. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Um, so it's very sad.
Yeah. So this man over here, he played Premier League football. He died at the age of 39, right? 39. Too young. Too young. He's gone. 39. May his soul rest in peace. As is being reported yesterday, sports is sudden death of the news of Soul Bamba has passed away. This is just today. 39 years old, very young. I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. Who knows that I can be here on this platform tomorrow? No one knows. No one knows. So let's share. Let's love each other. Because I always say small world. The people you meet on your way going to work are the same people you're going to meet on your way back home. Put it within your fingers and let's live with it. All right. Bomba pass. Yeah. Yeah, he passed, bro. Bamba pass. So Bamba pass, bro. That's him over there. He's gone. Mark Vivian Ford. He was also playing on the football pitch and they passed away. We all don't know. So I don't make enemies for myself. I don't. There's no need for me to make it. If I don't like what you do, the only thing to save my life is I won't get close to you for you to offend me. That's the best way. Stay away. Ryan said we take a step back. Step back. Don't move forward. There's no need for it to show him that you are the commando or you are the Rambo of this modern generation. There's no need for it. The Rambo is gone. The commando is gone. You're not Samson, brother. You're not Samson. God didn't give you any superpowers. You're just ordinary human being. There's no need to fight. Samson was not just
Nee,
fighting.
we should remind people as well. This happens even in the content creating community, which you're part of. You have a very successful channel here that you're growing. Those of you who follow AFTV remember a regular contributor there called Claude. Very sad. He had some mental health issues and he unexpectedly passed away. And there was also another Arsenal contributor called Chig, who I think was more prevalent with Lee Gunner on his channel. He also passed away. So these, death, cancer, they don't discriminate. It can happen to anyone and everyone, all of us. So we have to be prepared, and you have to live and enjoy the moment and be kind to each other as well. Please, please be kind to everyone.
Absolutely. I was trying to get a picture of Claude, but I couldn't get it. And if you guys can remember, Angry Rant, the famous Indian guy who went on social media when he was so upset that Chelsea lost.
Yeah. The Chelsea guy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sad. He was very young.
Yeah, he's gone. And I would love if he was around now to see the progress of Chelsea. I would love to see him around now, but he's not there. The angry rant man is gone. So something that we all have to remember. We should put it on our fingers that life is too short, and too soon to go. Someone can go and there's no need. You don't want to miss the person when it's gone. I don't watch AF. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I'll tell you something. What's his name called? The Claude. Yeah, I'll show you. The Claude really brought a lot of people together, and he made something that unique statement that or will I say jingle that is never going to wipe away. It's time to go. That's a famous word by the man. It's time to go. You get what I'm saying? So, guys, I think we're gonna end the stream here. Scala, big up to you, Scala. I hope you're doing very well. We'll be back again right after the game come to an end. Hopefully, we can get Scala on the show. No, probably we get some updates for him from him. Jadon Sancho is at Chelsea right now, but I don't want to talk to Scala right now. After next time, when you come back again after the stream and the game ends, I'll get Scala. So I'll get Scala on the show. Yeah, he said that he was a massive cricket fan, like we Indians. So and with Indians, yeah, the rant guy. Yeah, she said the angry rant guy is a legend, legendary guy. It's a legend. I always tell people, look, we have to calm things down. Maya said, big up, guys. Enjoy the game and stay blessed. I think, Mr. Ryan, let's get some few words from you and then we can wrap up. We'll be back right after the game with some more energy.
Yeah, listen, we've the tone, the mood has gone a bit somber. Obviously, there was a bit of an issue there in the chat, but we send our condolences to the family and the close relatives of Sol Bamba. It's very sad to see any ex-professional footballer pass away, especially so young. Our thoughts and condolences are with him. And just going on to today's game, I think it should be a comfortable win for Chelsea. That's what I'm expecting, and hopefully we can see goals and lots of exciting attacking football. And Cole Palmer, he's just a joy to watch right now. What a beautiful footballer, creative talent he is. So let's see Chelsea get their first home Premier League win this season.
Let's see Chelsea get its own first Premier League win this season. We lost against Manchester City. This is a second Premier League home game. We hope that the team can win it. Big up to, and also good luck. We'll talk about Liverpool later. I'm sure. I'm not so sure if we can do it because right after the game comes to an end, Liverpool will be kicking their game too, right? Liverpool will be playing.
Yeah, that's right. I think Liverpool, is it 4:30?
Yeah.
So maybe there's
4:30. This game's gonna take 2 hours. So I don't know if there's time between, we can just put the Liverpool conversation on a little bit, Ryan.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So there will be some time. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe half an hour.
Definitely. All right. Scala, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us. Scala, we'll see you a bit later after the stream. The game comes to an end. Guys, I always say, Leo Desperandos.
Hang on to hope.
Absolutely. Ryan forgot.
No, I didn't forget.
Hope, guys. We'll be right back in a bit. Bye for now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.